the music.
Running around with the scar on my leg. Who's gonna help all the pain? Release me from this hurt. You left me in jail. Left me in jail. Running around with the scar on my leg. Who's gonna help all the pain? Release me from this hurt. You left me in jail. Left me in jail.
Times I was trying to make sure you're happy. I should have been focused on getting my pay. She's got me feeling like love is a game, and I cannot find my way out. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze. When I gave you my all, you weren't doing the same. I'm guessing we weren't on a similar page. Do you love me for me or the fame? Do you love me for me or the bands? If JB went clear, would you still claim him as your man? KMT all the time I invested, I should have been chasing bread with a gang. Love you again, I don't know if I can. Late nights we'll talk about goals and dreams. It's mad, we have so many plans.
Where'd you draw the line, say? Where'd you say it loud, say? Me ni ugo, na so I send BT, we can go. Running around with the scar on my leg. Who's gonna help all the pain? Release me from this hurt. You left me in jail. Left me in jail. Running around with the scar on my leg. Who's gonna help all the pain? Release me from this hurt. You left me in jail. Left me in jail.
It's crazy, I thought you were holding me down. Fell in love with a gun a bit.
So this one is. Alright, so this song is music by Jackie featuring a young man called JB, and they call this one Scar. It brings the time to some 24 minutes to hit 8 o'clock from the studios of Love 99.5. And you know what? The biggest competition ever among senior high schools began yesterday, and I'm talking about the Love FM Senior High School debate. It began yesterday with a contest between OT, who placed third in last year's competition, and Osei Senior High School. New entrant. Now, when I say new entrant, they've tried so hard over the years to make it into the main contest. All right, so they partake in the zonal competitions, but unfortunately have never been able to make it to the main competition. This time around, they have made it, and they defeated OT yesterday. Now, Okes got 227 points, and OT got 214 points. And after the contest, I engaged with teachers from both sides, from both schools. And a teacher from OT said to me that their principal speaker, Nagro Prempeh, so for him, if he had support from fellow students of OT, he would have done better than he did yesterday. But it was a very beautiful competition, and we wish them better luck next time. If you happen to be an Abrimpong, that is an old student of OT, or still you are a student of OT, how would you describe the performance of your contestants yesterday? How did the contest or the competition go for you? If you are an Ahenema, again, you can also share your thoughts with us this morning. Now we have a WhatsApp number, which is 0551111995. Record your voice message and send it in. We are live on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM. And if you join us on Facebook right now, Eric Inkum is in there dancing to the Jamar as well. Now, you could tell that they have 1, 2, 3, only 4 students of OT in there. They didn't have, support, simply because they are under some, sanctions by the GES Ashanti. And so it was only the debaters who were allowed into the auditorium. If you look at the other side of the footage, you realize that Okes came in their numbers, large numbers. Now, today's contest is going to be between Rich School 1966 and Prempeh College, 2 times finalists. We'll be telling you about that shortly. But Eugene, so you and I were in the auditorium yesterday. The room looked colorful. The atmosphere itself was charged. I like it when the students will say their heat, and they'll say heat. No, but it's heat, actually, don't mind me. The heat, and that's when it comes to the Jamaica and all that. Now, when the debate began, Becca was seated to my right, and I said to Becca and Apuzo, that listen, it's good that we increase the time from 7 minutes to 10 minutes, because it was obvious in their presentation. They were very audible, weren't they?
Yes. And David, I think that is what we did. Wanted to sacrifice speed for clarity. We needed that clarity because there was a feedback. And David, that's why we said that there's a feedback how do I put it? Feedbacks are taken seriously when they come to multimedia. We've sustained this brand over the years because of feedback, constructive ones, and we take them in our stride. That is why, as patrons and teachers, you tell them if you have any issues. And yesterday, you saw how the camaraderie between them and even the judges and they appreciate the things that the judges do, because these are academic things. Now, you also had the feedback from listeners, patrons, and other people, including the GES, that we can't hear the students when they are talking. And if we didn't do it for the fun of it, the mannerisms, the gestures. No, we didn't do the quiz because of that. We did it for the intellectual stimulation, the debate.
Forgive us, listeners. I mean, we just not long ago completed with the quiz. So along the line, we get confused ourselves with the quiz and the debate here.
You know, I produced that, so sometimes it just gets mixed up in the mind. But we didn't set up the debate primarily for people to just the manners, the gestures and everything. We just wanted to take the minds of young people on critical national issues, so that when the policymakers are listening, when those in authority are listening, they know that this is the viewpoint of the youth, and also to increase or boost the research prowess of students. I always tell people that what I do, particularly on radio, is not difficult. I always tell you, anybody asks, it's not difficult, it's just about reading, sitting down to read, and that's what we are teaching them. Because when you come to the university, you are not really, it's not teaching, they lecture. You know, just 30% of it is done by the teacher. You have to do the 70%, how to research, how to learn, and all that. So you build your information literacy skill, how to go to the internet and fish out information and make cogent points, and also critical reasoning, how you are able to draw linkages between what you see on the internet to everyday life. When you are doing your master's at KNS, they will tell you that it's not what the lecturer is telling you, it is what you have experienced and how you make that experience relevant in what you are taught and express same. So if you ask about strategy, it's not strategy is this. What's a strategy? Multimedia saying that we want to get the mind of young people on national conversation. So there's a high school debate, right? And David, for me yesterday, listening to them for the first time in about 3 years I've been in this institution, I was going home with some of the points ringing in my mind, and if you ask me today, I can recall.
Before we even talk about some of the key things they talked about, plus the punchlines that came up as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you make of the principal speakers of both schools? I think that the supporting speakers were on point. I mean, they were fluent in their presentation and all, but unfortunately, the two, principal speakers at one point in time had a bit of hiccups, didn't they?
Yes, yeah, David, they did, and I think that. I think that maybe they were a bit down. They are starting. Sometimes when you are starting something, it comes to dynamics. But I think for me, if we are awarding the best debater, it would have been okay as the supporting speaker.
The gentleman.
Yes, the gentleman. She was. I think that.
And interestingly, his name is Osei Tutu.
Yes, and she was, and he was attending okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think it's because the principal speakers normally start, so maybe they were trying to warm up into the competition, the auditorium, the heat, the jama and all that. They're trying to warm themselves. So the principal speakers, and it was for the both schools. The two principal speakers from OS82 and OKS all sounded confident, fluid, and had a bit of, they eased their nerves compared to the principal speakers. And I think because they were starting, because I remember those OS82 principal speakers took about a minute before to get himself into some mood and all that to start.
It was a beautiful contest yesterday. Now, if you didn't watch it or you didn't listen to it, you have missed big time. But the beautiful thing is that it's still on Facebook. So if you go onto Facebook on LUV 99.5, you can reach out to it and watch or rewatch it for yourself. Now, if you are, Anna Prempeh, that is, you belong to OT, or you're Anna Henema, that is OKS, how did it go for you yesterday? Now, OKS, like I said, have made it to the next stage of the competition. That's going to be the 1/8 stage. We'll be talking about that in the coming days. But let's take a look at their works, that they presented yesterday. So, I mean, you could tell that they've done some research works. They brought in visuals. They brought in other materials as their exhibits and all that. And you were talking about some of the things that's ringing on your mind. Share some.
Yeah, David, they were showing graduates who've gone to school and are also engaging in entrepreneurship and all that, and it was beautiful. They were, for example, Osei Tutu was saying that crafts No, Osei was saying that craft is not just about those who do things with their hand, but even musicians, even actresses or actors. Now we classify all them as actors. Are also craftsmen, because it's an innate kind of a creative activity that I have to bring to bear through your music, through your movies. I learned that from them, and I actually read on it when I was coming with Apuzo, and it was right that musicians and actors can be classified as craftsmen. Then Osei was also saying that.
But they rebutted and said, well, the act of singing and all, that was a rebuttal from OT. It's not, or cannot be defined as a craft.
Well, per my research,
that's what I'm saying. It was a rebuttal.
Yes, they also rebutted. And they were also saying that no, the investors are only there to polish the craft. That is why the other investors who set up business schools and all that to polish some of these crafts and all that. So, David, I think that is good, and we'll be waiting for our listeners who will call to see their perspective on it, and also other stakeholders that we consult when it comes to some of these matters.
And again, you know that. We limited them to 5 points alone. Hitherto, they would have come in with like 7 or 10, 15 points. We limited them to 5 points. And again, it helped with the time as well. That has been increased. So they were able to, take their time and run through their points, defend their points and stuff like that. I enjoyed the debate yesterday massively. And I'm looking forward to having another exciting debate today between Rich School and Prempeh College.
And David, finally, you're leaving the points. Yeah. So the principal has at most 5, supporting us at most 3. That is 8 points, right? And you have a summary. So there's an opportune time, because the summary is 5 minutes. Principal has 10, supporting us 7. That is 22 minutes. Yeah. So 8 points. If you're able to articulate yourself, you can divide the 22 minutes. You see, let's say you're even expatiating on each point. Let's say a minute and 30 seconds, and you can do that because of still they have a bit of speed in their voice. So I think they can do that. It's a good point for us to all learn and pick something from the debate.
All right. So many times when we're in the auditorium ourselves, the judges are doing their job. So we sit back and we're listening. There are occasions where like, okay, this school would win, that school would win. I remember there was an occasion to my mind a particular school is going to win. They did not win, on that day. Listening to the debaters yesterday, did you tip Okes to have won yesterday?
Well, David, any fair-minded person listening to the debate yesterday knew that Okes had a certain edge. And especially, I think the difference for them was their supporting speaker, the gentleman. I think Vincent, he was the difference for them, those 82 guy. He was the difference. And David, when you even look at the score, I have the score of the judges. When you even look at the score, all the 3 judges, Mrs. Bonku, Prof. Kofai, Dr. Bonku, Prof. Kofai, and Dr. Pitata, the lead judge, all of them scored for Okes. And clearly, that is unanimous. In boxing, it's done everywhere. That is unanimous decision. And it clearly tells you that. And the marks were a bit close. So when you look at Judge 1, for 80 to 73, Judge 1 for Okes 76, Judge 2 for 80 to 66, Judge 2 for Okes 71, a difference of 5. The first one is a difference of 3, a difference of 5. Now Judge 3, 75 for 80 to 80, a difference of 5. So it wasn't really a stretch or
wide margin.
It was a bit of a cliffhanger, and I think that maybe the few things that Okes did right give them that edge.
You know what? Let's go onto the phone lines right now and speak to patrons of the schools that will be doing battle this afternoon. We're talking about Mr. George Osubanahini. He's patron for Prempeh College, 2-time finalist. He's on the lines right now. George, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
And how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm doing well.
Have you seen your debaters already this morning? How are they doing?
We broke yesterday around 11 thereabouts. I'm yet to see them this morning, but hopefully they are fine.
When you say 11, do you mean 11 p.m. or 11 a.m.?
Sure, 11 p.m.
11 p.m. As 11 p.m. you were still, rehearsing?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me now also say a big good morning to Mr. Samuel Labi. He's also the patron for Rich School. Mr. Labi, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastically well.
Great. You? Great. I'm well too. I mean, when I called him this morning, I was going to introduce myself. He says, "Don't bother to introduce yourself. Your voice alone will give you away." So let me say to you, Samuel Labi, and to Rich School 1966, congratulations, because I know that you tried last year during the zonal competition to make it to the main contest. Unfortunately, you couldn't qualify. This year, 2023, you have made it to the main contest. How's the feeling like, for Rich School?
Thank you, Rich. A good morning to all your cherished listeners. I think the feeling in Rich School is just amazing. The love, the support, the happiness, the joy. It is good. Because you see, we have students who have so much in them and have been looking for an opportunity to bring it out. Let me also place on record that Rich School joined the Ashanti Regional SRC last year, 2022. And we began with an attempt to qualify. Unfortunately, we didn't make it. So this has been our second attempt, and this time around, God just opened the doors, and we've qualified. So it's good. It's good. The children are happy, right? And we'll be using this as a springboard to share more of their talents and their gifts for the entire world to see.
When I knew of Rich School, I only knew of Rich School having a primary, section. I didn't know it has gotten to the stage where you have had a JHS and even now a senior high school. When did you have a senior high school for Rich School?
Okay, so the senior high was started in 2017.
Okay.
Even though Rich School began in 1959, right? But the senior high began in 2017. So we are very, very young, still growing gradually. The philosophy of Rich School is that we don't rush in anything. So in building the structures and the system, they take time to put things in place so that when the growth spurt comes, it's just amazing. So Rich School is new, is young. We do both the British and the GES curricula, right? So we are young, we are new. But even though we are only 5 years entering our 6th year, look, the kind of stuff that we are doing it blows your mind. Even this weekend, some students are going to be recognized by the British Council for exceptional performance in chemistry and mathematics in the whole country when they wrote the IGCSE last year. So the exploits are coming up. Their students are doing well. Where WASI, in medical school, engineering, all over, they're doing well. Even though we are just 5 years entering our 6th year. So that's it.
We wish you well. We wish you well. Now, last Wednesday at Christian Service University College, we had the balloting done. We had a lunch and, of course, the balloting done. Now, a student from Rich School walked up to me.
Oh, Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave, continue.
She walked up to me and was like, "Oh, I was hoping we were going to avoid Prempeh College." And I asked her, "Why did you want to avoid Prempeh College?" Her response is, "They're good." I don't know whether you heard her or you saw her, but is she a debater?
Oh, yes, she's a debater. No, actually, in Rich School, everybody's a debater.
Okay.
Right? Actually, every term, we have something we call the Rich Reading Project. So we have a book that everybody reads, they're examined on. So on Monday, about 6 or 7 students give speeches. So everybody in Rich School is a debater. It's not something that's limited to. But I know that, actually, a funny story. There's a reason for that.
What's the reason?
If you want to be great, you follow the great. And Prempeh is good. There's no doubt about it. So we've been watching the tough contests, and you cannot deny that some of the toughest LUV High School debate contests have been the final between Prempeh St. Monica's, semi-final between Prempeh Osetutu, and the final between Prempeh and High School. So we've been watching them. And I think the last time we watched those contests, to compare with our performance and our preparation, we left the room all down because we realized that we were not up to that level yet. This was before the prelims. So obviously, I think that young lady, still felt that, look, we want to avoid Prempeh College. And look, let me tell you, Uncle Dave, Prempeh College will still want to avoid Prempeh College in the first round 16 contest. So I can understand her, but we are prepared. Yesterday they told me that, look, Prempeh is beatable.
Prempeh is beatable, huh? You say Prempeh is beatable?
Prempeh is beatable.
But having said this, and then, linking it to what the young lady, the debater, said to me, how confident are they? I mean, the fact that she says, well, we wanted to avoid Prempeh College, and unfortunately they are facing Prempeh College this afternoon. How confident are they going into this afternoon's contest?
They are very confident. And you see, it means they are not complacent. That is one thing that Rich School always tries to inculcate in the students. Don't get complacent. So when you are going into battle, you should overestimate the potential of your opponent and underestimate your chances.
Okay.
So that you can go in, do your research, prepare very well. If complacency comes in and you assume that, Prempeh will just go this way, you will lose terribly. And that is it. Actually, maybe let me also confess. I also went to Prempeh College, so
okay.
I know how Prempeh does things. Prempeh's secret is hard work, and you see, King George said that they left at 11 p.m. That's Prempeh's secret. So if you want to beat Prempeh, you must do more than Prempeh has done, and that is what our students have done. The confidence comes from adequate preparation, and I believe today we are going to have a wonderful time. It's going to be just enjoyable. We are coming to have fun.
Charlie, you've made it so difficult for me. I wish that 2:00 was here already. I'm saying that you've whet my appetite so much so that I wish that it was already 2:00.
No, Uncle George, you have fun today. Sure, today. And let me also say that Prempeh and Rich School have a romantic relationship dating from the 1960s. There's actually a bond between Rich School and Prempeh College.
I see.
So it's not something that is just starting now.
Tell us about that bond. What bond is it?
This one I can't tell you now, Uncle George. I can't tell you. This one I can't tell. Even I don't know if King George knows it, but there's a romantic relationship. Even because it goes way back.
George, do you know about this romantic relationship?
I unfortunately not. I don't.
Would you want to know? Would you want to know?
My colleague is not trying to reveal it. So
maybe we can corner behind the scenes and get to know.
He's a colleague. As he said, he's an old boy, and you know how old boys are passionate about Prempeh College. So he's going to have a mixed feeling today. Maybe they win, he will be happy. If he also win, he's going to be jumping for joy.
I see. But tell me, I mean, you are 2-time finalists. This is the third time. This is another year, and you're competing with Rich School. You said to us a while ago that you slept or you left the boys around 11 p.m. What do you make of your chances in this year's competition? Starting off with Rich School.
Thanks, Dave. This is Prempeh College. We know ourselves. We don't talk too much. We are self-motivated. As my colleague said, Labi, and the girl from Rich also said. If you are competing with Prempeh in any academic pursuit, you need to work 150%. Because your opponent will work 120% because you are meeting Prempeh. So that is the self-motivation we have. We come in, we don't underrate anyone. We do our normal thing. At the end of the day, we leave everything to the charges. So that is what we are coming to do today.
Over the years, George, tell us this. How would you say the LUV FM High School debate has, impacted on the image of Prempeh College? What has it done for Prempeh College?
A lot. We can testify that the image has been there in other competitions and other pursuits, but it's on record. Prempeh College, being a typical science school, people were saying Prempeh for the Almond fold, and we wanted to prove a point. And it started 2021, and we also know what happened. Last year, the same. What happened, I don't want to go into it. But that assertion is not true. It's a very big college. Any academic pursuit, putting in the effort, we will do well. So the debate is one of the numerous competitions that we've been winning over the years and over years and over again. So it's not surprising. Just that we need to be consistent. That is what we are doing.
And indeed, we see consistency in what you do, because if you are 2-time finalists, it tells us about how good Prempeh College is. But let me throw in this other question. I mean, so people make a lot of promises. Where we say, okay, we'll take them to Dubai. We come and say we're going to give them scholarships at the Christian Service University College if they should decide to school there. Where we come and, for example, Mrs. Teresa Jackson, our ambassador, will say, well, we're going to give training to teachers in IT and all that. Last year, for example, we said we're going to give some scholarships to students to go study abroad in the United States of America. I know that 2 of your debaters have gotten their visas, have gotten everything set, and they're about to leave. You know much more than I do. Tell us about it.
Sure, that is my joy. Aside what happened last 2 years, the Dubai thing, just 1 week, we can't be jumping for joy. I am so happy for my boys. It started as a joke, just consult, giving them the scholarship to write that, facilitated these foreign schools for them. And the ultimate was acquisition of their visas. You think it was on a silver platter, but they worked for it. They have worked for it. And this is what I would tell your listeners. Anything that you are doing, do it well. At the end of the day, because I remember in 2021, one of our video interviews, that was when you revealed that there was going to be a Dubai trip for the winner. We didn't know from the start. Then last year too, the same thing happened. So for the US, 5 years visa in USA is no joke. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy. So happy. That is the happiest moment that I have experienced ever since I started with this debate in the college.
And I'm happy that at least 2 of your boys, although they did not win the ultimate, have gotten 5 years visa, have a full scholarship to go study in the United States of America.
Sure.
This afternoon's contest, the motion is women should pay less income tax than men. Prempeh College is for the motion. First of all, what do you make of the motion and your stance? That is the fact that you are for the motion.
Yeah, Dave, I am not so much concerned about motions and the stand. I believe in preparation, starting from the research work you do. That is what I am for. For motions, people will say, oh, this motion is good. No motion is good, no motion is bad. It's based on preparation and on the day what happened. So for motion, I want to be silent on that.
So what are we to expect from Prempeh College this afternoon when the contest begins at 2?
Oh, nothing, just like the Prempeh College performance. You know the performance, so I won't say any much about it.
I hear you. Well, thank you very much, George Osubanahene. He is patron for Prempeh College. He's led his students from the very beginning of the Love FM High School debate, and on 2 occasions they've been to the finals. But his joy, according to him, you heard him, his joy, and he says he wants to speak to our listeners. His joy is with the fact that we promise and we deliver. On 1 occasion, we said we're going to take winners or some people to Dubai. People enjoy the trip to Dubai. Now we come and we say, well, we're going to make sure that people get scholarship and go and study abroad in the United States of America. And he said to us all this morning, 2 of his boys have gotten 5 years visa. 5 years visa. And they're just about to leave Ghana and study in the United States of America. That is what the Love FM, high school debate can do for you. All right, so you've heard it. And this afternoon, the contest will be on Facebook, LUV 99.5 FM. And we like the numbers, the people who watch us on Facebook. But please drop comments. Those comments you drop, makes. I said, when we're doing
the message I just got. You know I'm laughing.
No, tell me about it. What am I landing?
Person is telling me they are coming next. You almost want to go US.
Almost they're coming because they want to go to the US.
Next.
Which school is that?
I won't tell you.
This is not fair. So why did you start it then?
Non-disclosure. I signed a non-disclosure agreement tonight.
So when you are watching us on Facebook, please like our page, share the program, and of course drop comments. When Becca and Patricia are reading some of the comments, and the wording of the comments, it's so beautiful, so exciting. It brings smiles on our faces. It brings joy into the auditorium because, for example, yesterday, you realize that some people say, okay, and then the joy from, the students in there, the heat and all that. So don't just watch us on Facebook, drop comments. We'll be live on television. It's Joy Learning on Multi TV. You can also watch us there. So let's say you're watching us on television, you are in the office or you're at home and you have to step out for whatever reason. Then you listen to us on radio.
Yeah.
Radio is Love 99.5. But for now, you can call us on 03220 83596, 03220 83597, or 03220 83598. Call us. And if you are an Abrimpong, let's hear from you. Yesterday, unfortunately, you didn't make it to the next stage. If you're an Ahenema, how is the feeling like for you? The numbers to call again, 03220 83596, 03220 83597, 03220 83598.
Yeah, David, and George made a very fantastic point that it's not just about the winning. But David, sometimes you may not win the ultimate of a competition, but the dividend by participating in that competition will accrue to you will be even more. Today, He's a father of US boys. one day, no $100. And it's possible, 5 years,
very
right?
possible.
And David, I'm even told that beyond the other processes that may take more of them out abroad. So it tells you that it's not just about the winning, but it's how well you come, how well you perform, and how people see that indeed when they give you a certain facelift, you can be able to springboard into other excellence.
Let's go down to the phone lines and speak to Kwame. He's on the line, and I can see Elisha there and Christoph as well. So let's start off with Kwame. Kwame, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
And how are you doing?
That goes good, Dave.
Is that Kwame Osuseche?
That is me.
Lawyer Kwame Osuseche, old student of Osuseche Senior High School.
A proud one as such. It's here, there.
Lawyer, let's hear you.
Yeah, how are you, Dave?
I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Thank you very much, you and your team, for this wonderful program. You know, it has always been science, brilliant science, and math quiz and all that. So this is one of the things that we think that we needed to nurture. And it's good that the sponsors are continuing with this program. That aside, I think yesterday I followed the program that I really wanted to do there, but for one reason or the other, I couldn't stay, so I had to leave. The topic, the motion that the winners, that is Ukes, was supposed to speak to was very difficult one. Looking at our society, you look at my son will go and become a lawyer, a doctor, and all that, forgetting about vocation and craft. But Dave, if you have such mentality within the society, it becomes very difficult for you to speak to such emotion. So I was impressed with the performance of both schools. But you know, when Osechuche is competing with Osetutu, obviously you know that spiritually and physically, Osechuche will have an upper hand. Because the Otunfo Osetutu, who has taken that name, is Anoheneba. And now he is in charge. Spiritually, you see that the spirit of Ahinema was reigning. And I'm not surprised they won by that remarkable feat. So I think we need to encourage them, particularly the ladies who were the main speaker. She did very well. The supporting contestant was also good. But both schools were very impressive as far as the performance was concerned. And an example, maybe you may know. You know, when we were in school, there were some students who were very good at certain things they were doing. One, when we were in school, was an MC, DJ, when it comes to entertainment. When we left school, everybody was expecting that maybe because of his eloquence, his oratory skills and all that, he would have found himself in a certain maybe profession and all that. But that person is still continuing doing that at the higher level, a journalist, par excellence. And if you are talking about journalists in this country, particularly in Ashanti region, he stands tall amongst all of them. I wouldn't want to mention the name because you know the person I'm referring to. So I think we need to support this kind of debate, not restricting it to the sciences where you always have the science students as if they are the only ones that read. So congratulations to them, particularly my alma mater, for that wonderful feat. This is their first time, and I believe that they'll go higher, if not the highest.
So as an old boy and a big, lawyer in Ghana, what are you going to do for them?
Hello, David.
I'm saying that as an old student, an old boy of the school, and you being impressed with the performance of the students yesterday, what would you do for them?
Dave, we are monitoring. In fact, already we started behind the scenes trying to see how best we can support them, not only for this particular contest, but the way forward. So very soon you'll hear from us.
I hear you. Well, Lawyer Kwame Osuseche, thank you very much for your time. And Ahinema himself, thanks for joining us. Do we have Elisha on the line? Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dave.
How are you doing, Elisha?
By God's grace, yourself?
I'm okay. We're hanging in here, my brother. So let's hear Elisha.
Good. I am not from Prempeh or Okes, but from Church of Christ SHS.
And you are competing, I think, tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow, yeah.
an old student and then a teacher as well. An old student and then a teacher at Church of Christ SHS.
Okay.
Yes, so we want to tell everyone that they should prepare for us. Because this time around, it's not going to be about those big names we know in Ashanti region again. It's going to be those new schools that people have not heard much about. We are going to surprise them.
All right, so Church of Christ, you are on Thursday. And you are facing the fourth place from last year's competition, Presec Bompata. And you're saying that although you are a new entrant, you think you can defeat Presec Bompata?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, sir. Yes, your friend is saying, what is on or something? Elisha, I hear you. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So,
yeah. 0322083596, 0322083597, 0322083598. If you enjoyed the debate yesterday, you can call us right here, right now, and then we'll hear from you as well. Especially if you happen to be an Ahenema or you are an Prempeh. Christoph is on the line. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, David. How are you, sir?
I am well.
David, I told you yesterday that I am not I'm not for Prempeh or Ahenema, but I have an affiliation with the case, as I said, and I told you that we were going to wow the Prempeh yesterday, and we just did. We want to say kudos to them. But in fact, we were schooled yesterday, their debate and all that, and this afternoon I'm vouching for Risco. I know they are new in time, but they'll be able to defeat Prempeh College. I'm out for. So kudos to them, and we pray that they'll come out with flying colors. Thank you very much.
I hear you. Well, thank you very much. We can't pick any more calls. We've got 9 minutes to wrap up our conversation. Let me just read this message that came through on our WhatsApp console. It says, #high school debate. I think this is one of the best programs we have on both radio and television in our country. Keep it up. It's from Alex from Achima Koforidua. Now, if you're looking for the very best security doors in Ghana, then go nowhere else but go straight to Weedy Locks. Now, Weedy Locks deals in Israeli security and internal doors. Their doors are elegant, affordable, and durable. Now, it has gladiator locking system. 13 bolts lock all round into the galvanized steel frame. Their doors do not make noise when opened or closed, which does not allow, bad people to monitor one's movement in the home. Now, it is specifically coated with powder paint to avoid peeling of paint. It weighs over 60 kg for a single door. It comes in single, large, 1.5, and double doors. Now, you can also order for special height doors. And their doors are made of galvanized steel, so it is rust-free. Now, at Weedy Locks, keys are coded with 5 keys per door, which cannot be duplicated. Now, if you want peace of mind, security at home, offices, banks, warehouses, come straight to Weedy Locks to have a door that lasts so long without replacement. Now, there is a special offer for architects, building, contractors, and real estate developers. So if you fall among these, well, there's a special offer for you. Contact them by visiting their showroom at Kwama of the Daban Sokoban Road, or call them or send a WhatsApp to 050-87-77755 or 0575-777-755. With the locks, we protect what matters most. Now, HIV is real. And condomless sex is risky sex. So if it's not on, it is not in. Now, our health centers across the country keep recording, new HIV infections. For example, in 2021, HIV and AIDS estimates show that 16,938 new infections were recorded in that year. Now, this presupposes that people engage in risky behaviors, including having unprotected sex and abuse and inject drugs. So, sex may be fun, but HIV is not. Getting HIV from a few minutes of pleasure is not worth it at all. Be smart, wear a condom every time you want to have sex. It will protect you from sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Now, if you inject drugs, please do not share your injecting equipment with anyone else. This message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission. Ghana AIDS Commission working actively and in partnership towards elimination of HIV and AIDS in Ghana. You want to store water in your home safely? You want to enter into a business by selling water? Syntex is where you need to go to, or you need to buy, because Syntex is a market leader in water tanks in Ghana with sizes that ranges from 100 liters to 25,000 liters. You have a size that would be suitable for whatever you want to do. Now, you are sure to have the size you need for your business or for your home. It's available in many, many different colors at no extra cost. Syntex has just launched a new Syntex Pure Gallon tank. It is still the strength of a Syntex tank with an affordable price. Get yours today from Syntex agents nationwide. Now, for your information, Syntex is also your one-stop shop for all your plastic packaging needs. Call them on 050 5555666 to find out more, or you can send a message to your social media at Syntex Ghana. Syntex, you're strong, you're tough. Charlie, listen. People are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing star 959 hash, selecting the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday Asida. But it be like say boys don't know the rundown. So make I tell you. Since you play via, Momo, your winnings are also paid via Momo. And it's on the same day. And this kind of, excites the boys. So it makes the boys, they talk. They talk and talk and talk, blabbing about the fact that they've won. See, make I tell you something. That's your girlfriend. You want to tell, say, you win 590 mobile. Just imagine all the type of hair, clothes, and bags she go buy just to sweep your accounts empty and dry. Also, imagine your mother gets to know she will give half your winnings to the church harvest and not even speak of your boys. All the booze for town, you go pay them. So, Charlie, you for look sharp and know that she can't pay the when you win, keep your winnings to yourself. Don't tell anybody about it. Always remember to stake responsibly. It's not for persons below the age of 18 years. 590 mobile at Dawonsem. Now, there is something amazing happening at CBG. They call it a Business Plus account. Now, are you an SME business owner? Or you a school owner, a hospital, a church owner, a club, or even an association? At CBG, we understand that every CD counts when you are working to grow your business. That is why we have designed this interest-bearing business account that gives you true value for money. Listen, the CBG Business Plus account offers you attractive interest rates, access to checkbooks, USSD banking, local and international cards, alerts, internet banking, the CBG mobile app, CBG money voucher platform, and top-notch relationship management. Walk into any of our 114 branches nationwide to get your Business Plus account today. Now, for more information, you can call 0302 216 000. Send us a mail to info@cbg.com.gh or visit our website, that is www.cbg.com.gh, or on all our social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. Now, education has no end. Education is good. And for your information, the 2023-2024 academic year admissions are ongoing at the Presbyterian University, Ghana. Now, Presbyterian University Ghana, that is PUG, is offering admissions into the following undergraduate programs. Now, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Education in Social Studies, BSc Mathematics with Statistics and Accounting, BSc Business Administration, BSc Agribusiness, BSc Computer Engineering, BSc Information and Communication Technology, BSc International Development, BSc Environmental and Natural Resources Management, BSc Physician Assistantship, BSc Midwifery, and BSc Nursing. Now, general entry requirements are as follows. WASI, A1 to C6, you qualify. SSCE, A to D, you qualify. And of course, if you're a holder of A-level or O-level, A-level or diploma holders plus degree holders, you can also apply. Now, the Presbyterian University Ghana offers flexible payment of fees or for installment payable within an academic year. It's for all students. It's for all students. So apply online. Visit our website at www.presbyterianuniversity.edu.gh, or you can call 020-2277-202 or 020-2277-210 for more information. Now, your father is about to get better, with great savings. Your life is about to get better with great savings. Now, get the best appliances for your hero dad this Father's Day, because it was on Sunday. It's going to be celebrated throughout the week and even throughout the month of June. And enjoy big savings from Samsung Super Soul happening now in all the Compute Ghana showrooms nationwide. You can still put a smile on your father's face this week. It's never too late. From Samsung televisions to air conditioners to refrigerators, chest freezers, home theaters, microwaves, washing machines, gas cookers, washing machines, and so much more. From now till this Sunday, enjoy up to 40% discount on any Samsung home appliance you buy. Now, you can visit Compute Ghana showroom or shop online at www.computeghana.com now, or you can call them on 0302 752 020. Shall I put a smile on your father's face? Now, there's good news also for small to medium scale business owners. With SME Plus, you get to manage all your operational cost in communication. Now, this service simply allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk time, SMS, data, and business content all bundled into one subscription. The other exciting news is you get free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you're on this platform, you enjoyed yesterday. Simply dial star 5060 hash to sign up today, so you can also be enjoying all these goodies going forward. Then the modalities to get on board is star 5060 hash to sign up today. Send a WhatsApp or place a call to 0244 308 111 for more information, and stay connected everywhere you go. And of course, this message is from MTN. Well, in a bit, we'll be crossing over to Joy 99.7 for more on the Super Morning Show. But before we do that, well, we've got some messages for you. All right, so we'll be right back. Please stay tuned. This is Love in the Morning, or this has been Love in the Morning. Coming up shortly is the Super Morning Show. Please stay tuned.
Daffy's or human you. Daffy's or human feminine mischanty. A massable so many so Emma. Ye bui and science ya bia. A san sies ye man cassa. Daffy abusiana ekese. In tear their mouth for comfort and new panel. Daffy's shower gel. And pour on money. You want to dear. And a cocoa dear. What did you area? A man natural look.
Mensu de misu Daffy's feminine cleanse and a capsules ne sie me ho. E ma me nten carboni bia me Jimmy hu dia ankasa.
Daffy nupano. And what dance here bebre. Daffy sana. Aba ma ye nyina.
Open a did with Daffy's Health and Beauty Ewo East Legon American House. Kumasenso ye Bank Tech Hospital. Enye map him for.
FDA aje edwedin krato yato.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, eh? I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all-in-one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
I've got Prempeh and I won't let go.
My name is Nana McBrown. Many people think I get what I want anytime because I am popular. No, that is not true. It is because me and Kasano, I like the best, and when I find it, I stick to it. I have found Bell Pack Tea Roll, and I'm stuck with it. It is soft but not weak, strong but not hard. It is just perfect. Bell Pack Tea Roll is smooth and gentle on the skin. Same as Bell Pack Kitchen Towel. It cleans in one wipe. You can soak, squeeze, and clean again. One Bell Pack Kitchen Towel lasts longer and saves you money. It's time you switch to Bell Pack today and experience the perfect paper tissue. Say pocket tissue, table napkins, tea roll, and a kitchen towel. Bell Pack is simply the best. Bell Pack, just perfect.
To be a Bell Pack distributor, call 055-11-44400. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
Doesn't feel so good like Bell Pack.
1xBet jackpot is here with weekly massive prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is place your bets on any sports game and stand a chance to win. Simply register at 1xbet.com.gh. Use promo code JackpotGhana and place your bets. 1xBet is your key to great victories. Feel like a winner. 1xBet. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for person under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
Hip, hip, hip. Thank you for my 62nd birthday. My wife and I will be traveling for our second honeymoon to Dubai. I have also decided to pay all my grandchildren's fee for the next academic year. Prepare another cow and let the party continue.
What a party. Isn't Mr. Blagoji a pensioner? Yes, so where did he get all the money to do all that?
I heard it's because of New Generation Investment Services. They took care of his pension funds. I hear they also started the NGISM fund, which allows them to grow their investment and create wealth. They also have the Investor Mutual Fund, which I intend to sign on so I can sow today and reap tomorrow.
Don't be left out.
Visit us today at the first floor, Kokobo Jubilee House at Doom Kumasi, and the first
first floor of the first-story building behind National Investment Bank, Sunyani, or visit www.ngis-group.com.
New Generation Investment Services, achieving excellent returns on your investment.
It's a day. Happy Father's Day. Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Obelman Kwafo, one no benya, or Gempa, or Kukudru, or Do, Minamisu.
I am a crab. When say a free abodian fit ya semi who say young couple Esha dash share, it's unknown that ma, Udipa will guess ya fanina.
And young one, putting for young couple PC, and near Janum, into when you and a chikra, and until a June Bosom either toss too much to make 18 June. Makion restaurant, as she said, you may dear soon, Kokradia, Ejanum, Makion say, oh, ma, Ejanum, free drink, Ejatinum, come along with your father to Makion restaurant this Father's Day. I am celebrating the Gazepa.
Makion restaurant or Asuka Pentecost, I a bank Kumasi City Mall, from Makion, or my true for 0244 417 446. Makion restaurant, Yenny Mufrit.
Happy Father's Day.
We are still balloting to see which schools will be facing off which other school.
Presec Bompata is speaking against the motion.
Brain drain, semicolon, a blessing in disguise.
Brain drain.
16 schools have been selected from over 110 schools in Ashanti to battle it out for supremacy in the Lovatham High School's debate 2023. Which school do you support? Is it the defending champions Kumasi High School, Prempeh College, OT, Yasantwa Girls, CAS, Presec Bompata, The Rich School 1966, TIMAS Kumasi, KSTS, or Paul Memorial SHS, Barikesi SHS, Church of Christ SHS, Asantiman SHS, OKES, or K Wigahe. Stay glued to your superstation Love 99.5 FM, Joy Learning and Joy Prime as we bring to you the preliminary contest from Monday 19th June to Wednesday 28th June 2023 at the Christian Service University College, 2 p.m. each day. The Lovatham High School's debate, trumpeting the voice of young ones on issues of national interest. This event is brought to you by your superstation Love 99.5 FM, the Ashanti Regional SRC, and the Regional Directorate of Ghana Education Service, Ashanti, and CHAS. Also sponsored by
Charlie, I know they play with my cowbell. I love my cowbell. All the flavor they sweet me, oh. So nourishing for your body. Strawberry, banana, coconut, cowbell, mocha, oh, even chocolate, banana flavor.
There's a cowbell flavor for everyone at breakfast and snack time. Enjoy the 5 delicious tasty cowbell flavors: strawberry, banana, coconut, chocomalt, and mocha.
Ghana Herb Therapeutics has 3 products. They are Ghana Balm, Prostajoy, and Ghana Man. Ghana Balm is used for the treatment of joint pains, muscle aches, rheumatic pains, skin disease, swells, cold, asthma, and nasal congestions. Prostajoy is for the treatment of prostate enlargement, prostate cancer, urinary tract infections for both treatment and prevention. Available in all leading pharmacy and drug stores.
Madam Katrina ya sabia obodia na minim sa ya sabia o baby. Enfidie sese wanya fidie ba ku bia de oboyo na free Russia na no kwa brofu hu so do shemu a eyi hu na makwa nyina mfo ne beto so ma wankasa hunu bi afa che ya report ye ha wo baby ya ye na du na asa che drop pot ye betumi ati ya na se ama se woni asai na woni bua ne muinku ade a ebetumi atenete emomwohwe na enye yesu obeka kire yade bia ha wo no tutumrika ekoto read naturopathic clinic e wo Kumasi Buadi Furniture Roman Hill na kofaka betuma for 0242 625838 0242 625838.
Mami acheba. We jai sa asrade aduan ni di.
Doc, sa asrade aduane no. Mate so kra. Sisi ade ma sesa maduane die mu kra o. Aduane a medi ye, adua, entrowa, nkruma, ene ne ekeka ho. Na medi anwa ye aduane a, medi fried vegetable oil na ye. Eye cholesterol free, and vitamin A nso wo mu.
Mami acheba, wa ya de.
For fried oil ye aduane a wani gye ho a akono. Eye cholesterol free anwa vitamin A ewo mu. Fried oil, no wani nyi waduane ho na do wo.
New Life Entrepreneurship Training
Training Center. School yi emfa ho. Sa we JHS, we SHS. Wankasa na we ye wadwuma. Sa we ye dwedini. Sa we apprentice. We ye master. Anase empo school no ukoduru kwan mu na wo san ya. School yi abie napono ejewo. Awa tu sebra. Besua nimdie bi. Besua san nnwuma bi. Besua se de obesia to sika sam afa. Wanum school fees no eda fam sei tim. Wo bia etimi ekobi. New Life Entrepreneurship Training Center ewo Kumase and Krakwantempono. Bomso traffic light na se anasa topai. Fre 055-374-8056. 055-374-8056.
Is your car experiencing electrical and mechanical problems? Do you want your air conditioners repaired at the best price and quality? Kumasi Auto Detail is here for you. At Kumasi Auto Detail, our Ghanaian and international engineers are there to provide services such as general repairs, injection services, tire services, engine and gearbox management, AC gas refilling, flushing, and computer diagnostics. The good news is, if your car parts are not available, Kumasi Auto Detail can order from outside in 1 week. Locate Kumasi Auto Detail, opposite Unity Oil, Malcolm Road, Dabai, next to Enna's Hybrid School. Contact us on
02579 77433.
Why risk having your visa denied when you have Excel Plus education? Do you have an offer to study in the UK, Canada, USA, or Australia this September? Do you require professional guidance on how to submit your visa application? For a free support on all aspects of your visa and student application, get in touch with Excel Plus Education right away. Call or WhatsApp us for no cost at all on 0243 334894 or 0246 725909. Excel Plus Education, putting you in charge.
Here you go, dear. Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, eh? I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all-in-one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
We are still balloting to see which schools will be facing off which other school. Presec Bompata is speaking against the motion.
Brain drain. Semicolon. A blessing in disguise.
Brain drain.
16 schools have been selected from over 110 schools in Ashanti to battle it out for supremacy in the LUV High Schools Debate 2023. Which school do you support? Is it the defending champions Kumasi High School, Prempeh College, OT, Yasantwa Girls, CAS, Presec Bompata, The Rich School 1966, TIMAS Kumasi, KSTS, or Paul Memorial SHS, Barikesi SHS, Church of Christ SHS, Asantiman SHS, OKES, OK Wigahe. Stay glued to your superstation LUV 99.5 FM, Joy Learning and Joy Prime as we bring to you the preliminary contest from Monday 19th June to Wednesday 28th June 2023 at the Christian Service University College, 2 p.m. each day. The LUV High Schools Debate, trumpeting the voice of young ones on issues of national interest. This event is brought to you by your superstation LUV 99.5 FM, the Ashanti Regional SRC, and the Regional Directorate of Ghana Education Service, Ashanti, and CHAS.
Also sponsored by Introducing the all-new Rasta Chocomalts, a feel of real chocolate, sorghum, caramel with the right amount of hops. For the best chocolate malt drink, your best bet is Rasta Chocomalt. Grab a bottle of Rasta Chocomalt with a new look but same great taste. Rasta Chocomalt is proudly made in Ghana by Twellium Industrial Company Limited with a touch of Kente.
Enyo fe na wokoto handkerchief. Ade abepa mfifiri. Asade akofie, akosie. Eni hakra. Eno ntimi ye wo Flora disposable handkerchief. Febu achi wo na winimo so ne nsuo. Ana wo bo wa. Emfifre tato. Wo ye dwumadie bi. School mu, enwumam, offices. Na wo ye hanky. Asho botom die. Flora disposable handkerchief. Eno na beboa wo. Temu ni nyina. Ehyemu bebre. Flora tissues. Eno any tissue ba ko a emu odu. Echi nsuo so. Ye wo disposable handkerchiefs. Toilet roll. Multi-purpose towels. Table napkins. And a box tissue. So we say Flora tissues. We are distributor. Fresh 0243 033 033.
Thinking of bettering
your life? Look no further. Pidata Limited Company is here for you. Our services include continuous professional development programs for teachers, nurses and midwives, medical and dental professionals, continuous students development for students and online remedial classes. We also develop websites, provide social media and graphic design services for our customers. Not forgetting our business consulting services, which offers business registration and advisory service. Lastly, we offer research coaching, data collection and analysis services for individuals as well as businesses. You can locate us at Atonsu S Line, Kumasi. Contact us on 0322 497579.
You'll ever taste, never spread. Top chocolate spread. Every day, it's our drink. Top chocolate instant space. It's 3-in-1 and tasty too. Made just for you and I. Top choco, it's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco.
Enjoy Top Choco Chocolate Spread and 3-in-1 instant mixed chocolate drink anytime, any day. It's chocolatey.
Charlie, I know they play with my cowbell. I love my cowbell.
All right, so it's now time for us to cross over to the Graphics Stanbic Bank Business Breakfast Meeting. That's just about beginning. Let's cross over and enjoy the whole program.
Privilege to be given this opportunity to chair this important breakfast meeting. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have all gathered here to discuss a very important issue, that is the economy. It affects me, and I know it also affects you. As has been already alluded to by the previous speakers, the theme for this breakfast meeting, which is current economic situation and you. In fact, when I was called and I was sent the theme, it reminded me of the Fewasitium and Fewa Brabum. Basically, that's what the theme is. But we'll focus on what to expect, how to cope, and how to thrive. For me, I think it's very important we are discussing this, as each and every one of us is struggling to navigate through this difficult economic moment. Of course, the Ghanaian economy has gone through a very turbulent period since 2020. And after struggling domestically to turn the fortunes of the economy around without success, we all turn up to IMF for a bailout. IMF is in. We know it's going to bring macroeconomic stability, debt sustainability, and also lay the foundation for inclusive growth. However, it also comes with conditionalities and consequences that may bring initial hardship to all of us. One may ask, what is the current economic situation that we are here to discuss? I know Prof and the other panelists will shed more light on it, but permit me to share some data with you to set the discussion. Inflation at the end of May is 42.2%, and of course it's among the highest in Africa, actually the third highest after Zimbabwe and Sudan. After inching up to 54.1%, we saw a decline until the recent one where some of the conditionalities under IMF, i.e. the numerous taxes and the automatic adjustment of utility tariffs, have pushed inflation to 42.2%. We have seen some stability in the foreign exchange market, but of course the rate of the cedi to the dollar is still high, hovering around 12 cedis to $1. And if you are importing, you understand what it means for the cedi to depreciate. The policy rate is at its all-time high of 29.5%. Of course, the highest